Hi, I'm Alex Ritz, and I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. I'm really honored to be included in this second round of screenings, and I look forward to discussing the qualities I think I can bring to this position. So let's get started right away with question one. Concerning myself and why I want to teach at El Cajon Valley High School. So I completed my undergraduate degree from UC Santa Barbara in 2010. I majored in psychology and philosophy. And following that, I looked at basically different jobs just to kind of see how they fit for me. I tried some office jobs, some IT, tech support, and it became pretty clear that they weren't a fit. They didn't provide the sense of meaning and the sense of purpose and helping my community that I feel like I really needed in a career. So I looked at, with my psychology degree, what I could do and became a community counselor for adults with developmental disabilities. This did provide a lot more meaning, a lot more purpose in my career. I was helping people develop social skills, independent skills, career skills, and also developing my own different skills like leadership, patience, communication, and this was very rewarding, obviously. But still, I felt like I needed a career which was more intellectually stimulating while still meaningful and in the service of my community. And that's when I decided to become a high school social science teacher. So I began the credential program at California State University, Long Beach, and that was about 2 years ago. Finished up this past February, earned the credential after completing student teaching, and it was all a very eye-opening and meaningful experience. I developed a lot as a person and as an educator, and really I developed a passion for inspiring students to really uh, fall in love with learning. Really, kind of whatever it is that they fall in love with learning about, just to really develop that love of learning. And that's why I think El Cajon Valley High School is perfect for me. It's clear that you have that same philosophy of encouraging students, no matter what background, to develop that love of learning and to really pursue their passions. Um, I know you mentioned in the email that it's one of the most culturally, linguistically, and educationally diverse schools in the nation. And while I do think there are challenges that come with that, there are plenty of opportunities and resources that brings to a school and a classroom as well. And I'm really excited about, especially all the cultural assets that my students would bring to social science instruction, and that I can maybe mold to help us get an even wider view of history. So that's why I think El Cajon Valley High School would be a perfect school for me to really begin my teaching career. On to question two concerning the Zaretta Hammond quote. So I'm very familiar with that quote. It was a prominent quote in my culturally responsive teaching class. And it does kind of resonate strongly with my philosophy as an educator. So, specifically, when Hammond observes that as they progress through school, the gap between African American and Latino and white students grows because we don't teach them how to be independent learners. So, I definitely want to be a force fighting against that. I want to teach everyone, regardless of what they are labeled or their cultural identity, to be independent learners, to be critical thinkers, to develop those higher order thinking skills that are going to help them in their life in any kind of pursuit that they may be in. To do this, I definitely think social science is specifically a very good educational tool for empowering students, and especially when the instruction is kind of grounded in investigating numerous contributions of different cultures to shaping world and U.S. history. It can be so empowering for students, and they actually become interested naturally because it's not a overly patriotic, whitewashed master narrative type story that you usually find, unfortunately, in traditional history textbooks. So my instruction will very much challenge those master narratives and help students to critically think about why are they being presented and how can we break them down and find a fuller view of history, both U.S. and world. So coming up on the 5 minutes here, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. I know I don't have a lot of experience teaching, but I can guarantee you that what I lack in experience, I will more than make up for in passion and dedication for this position. So thank you again, and I hope to speak with you soon.